It's time for a morning coffee. It's time for a morning coffee. Drink it up, wake up, and then go do some things. Morning coffee.
It's like Thursday afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just got my ass out of bed, went out to the end of the road, got my garbage can, brought it back up to the side of the house, only to realize that I got me some vape mail.
Vape mail! Yeah, vape mail.
Look at that in a bit, but first, all I gotta say is, welcome to my vlog. So in today's vape mail, they gave us some Canther wire, not cancer wire, Canther, T-H-K-A-N-T-H-E-R. This should be, or Canthal, sorry, Canthal wire, 0.12 millimeters, 116 ohms resistance per meter, and it's 32 or 28 gauge, and some of this silica string to make wicks for this guy's coils and this tank's coils. Also, we got this tank, which I really do not enjoy. It's not working that well. I don't know why. I put it together properly, followed the directions, you know, and the juice we're using today is called Hooligan Vapes. You ready for this? Where's the name? There you go. Muppet's Blood. Oh, it's 18. I ordered 12. That's dicked. But anyway, Hooligan Vapes, Muppet's Blood. But it's not working right. Allow me to demonstrate. Like, I'm not getting much vape out of that. Like, I don't know. Maybe these cartonizers are shit. Maybe this one's shit. I don't know. Because, maybe I didn't build it right. That's the third option. That I didn't do it right. I don't know. I have no idea what the cock this thing's problem is. I have to work on it and figure it out. Well, that's complete bullshit. After doing some research on these cardos, figuring that, I wasn't doing it right, I found out that if you take the drip tip off, fire it, and the center turns red, then you can actually see the core on this one. That means the friggin' thing is shot. And sure enough, I did that, and she's glowing red. This friggin' cardo was shipped to me dead. Brand new cardo shipped to me from Can Vapes, dead. Fucking lovely. So I'm back to using the little jobby onto the Inokin again. Yep. One day that thing will get a new tank, but not today. Because this tank is a piece of shit. Gonna have to get a new cardo for it. Yep. But that won't be happening anytime soon. Ah well, it's the way she goes. So I don't know how many people out there remember this program. No, not the shit your pants program or a fart app for iPhone. Basically this program was used to play MP3s. And back in the day when I had a shitty computer, that program was the only reason why I could listen to shit to MP3s. Mainly because it had an awesome buffering system that would allow an MP3 to buffer prior to playing. Nowadays we don't have that problem because computers are so damn fast. And back in the day I'm talking about a Pentium 133 with, 16 megabytes of RAM. Yeah, MP3s used to stutter. But thanks to this great program called Winamp, that problem didn't happen. My computer ran MP3s great, and I could play them back to back on a playlist. And even when I had my laptop, I'd get all my MP3s on my laptop and they would play no problem. It was friggin' awesome. Well, people, AOL, who bought out Winamp, is shutting down Winamp at the end of December. It's no more. They're killing it. Done. Product game over. It's kind of upsetting, when I saw that article. Probably saying, why is it upsetting? Well, I used Winamp many times to unprofessionally DJ events, my cousin's wedding, he wanted to keep it cheap, so I was like, bro, I'll DJ for free. Brought my laptop, brought all my MP3s with me, freaking hooked it up to a PA system that we rented from a local shop here, and used Winamp, and I'd drag, people would come up and write down songs like Kenny Loggins' Footloose, and freaking, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Cyndi Lauper, and all these different songs. I just drag them into the playlist, get about 10, 20 songs in the playlist, then I can walk away, go get a beer, socialize, and just remember what the third last song was so I can get back to the booth and preload it with more songs. That was awesome. Winamp was pretty freaking killer back in the day. Now, obviously, there's a whole bunch of DJing programs that makes DJing a lot more easier for digital DJs out there who are just playing copyright music, right? So, man, that program saved my ass so many times and made listening to MP3s so much awesomer than normal. Had a built-in graphical equalizer, later on came with built-in streaming technology, so you could stream shoutcast stuff, and all sorts of different friggin' radio stations, AOL Music, you know, Club 977, the 80s channel, whole bunch of different music, online shit you could stream. Hell, even our local radio station was found in that stream too. So that was pretty awesome. But they're shutting her down. Winamp is coming to a bitter end. Now, mind you, today I don't use Winamp. Today I've been using Windows Media Player just to friggin' pipe some music. It works fine. It's got a playlist and doesn't give me any troubles. But definitely Winamp back in the day was da bomb. It was the thing to have. It was the way to listen to music. Fully skinnable. Oh my god, I got the shits. But it was fully skinnable. You could totally install whatever skin you wanted on it to make it look like whatever you wanted. I had one called Mooamp, so it looked like a cow. It's pretty awesome. I love cows. But yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know that rest in peace Winamp. It's coming to a bitter, bitter end. Son of a bitch. Oh man. I just put that Muppet's blood. Really? I just put that Muppet's blood in this BCC and back on the Anakin it goes. And what are you doing? And this thing is amazing. Yup, this thing is freaking amazing now. I love it. Muppet's blood is a delicious e-liquid. Sure is. So before anybody second guesses me, yes, I did fill this properly. I made sure to watch tutorial videos before I tried. I know you're supposed to pull the center cap and then wet the walls of the cartomizer just to make sure that it's nice and saturated with juices, which I already did. And then I filled the tank, and honestly, the vape, okay, it's a nice warm vape, but because of the burned coil, that's probably why. This is a dual coil atomizer, but it's running at like friggin' 1.5 ohms, which doesn't seem right. I don't know. Not a fan of these. I'm going to stick with the Clearomizers. They seem to work the best, and they give me the best flavor that I like anyway. So, yeah. Probably just going to have to order a great big Clearomizer for this, the Anakin. I might order the Pro Tank 3 maybe, if Can Vapes ever gets it in stock. But for now, what I might do is order one of these like Adrian bought, but the 3mm style, so I can put 3mm in there and not have to fill it up every friggin' once in a while. But for now, it does the job, so I'm not going to bitch and complain too much about it. It just really sucks that that cartomizer didn't work. Well, I'm sure if I put another cartomizer into it, then we'll be good to go. So I might buy a 5-pack of cartomizers and give her another chance, you know, give Peace a chance, see if we can get her to go. But anyway, as you can hear, maybe, probably not, the car is running, and it's time to head off to work, which is what I'm about to do, so let's pitter patter, have at her, head off to work and get shit did. And by shit, I mean just working in general. So, frig, last night we played some Grand Theft Auto, went for coffee with Adrian, came back, jumped on GTA, and talk about a fun frickin' time. A couple YouTubers that have me as friends on there jumped in. We did some racing. First race we do, 10 laps around the golf course on golf carts. There's one part of that that's a pain in the cock because you have to jump. Anyway, you have to jump a bridge in a golf cart, and if you don't hit it like bang on perfect 100%, you fucking pile, and you gotta wait until the game respawns you back in front of the jump to try again. And I'm telling you, so many people got hung up on that jump that it was ridiculous. But anyway, people, just gotta get this hard drive in my pocket. There we go. And we're gonna head out, so let's go.
Oh, off to work we go, off to work we go. Hi-ho the Mario, it's off to work we go.
Oh, hey, nice running red light there, bud. Freaking stop sign just fucking pulls through or doesn't even listen. Jesus. Open up your eyes, bitch tits. But anyway, it's off to work we go. Currently packing the Ego C with the CE6 tank. Man, every day I see that girl walking down the street. That's hilarious. That blonde girl with the glasses on the side of the road. But yeah, got the Ego C around my neck and the Inokin Eye Taste in my cup holder. Probably going to stop off at the Subway there before we go to work. Pick myself up a sandwich. Haven't eaten anything today, so frig it. Might as well stop off, get a little sandwich. That person was going to just fucking dart out in front of me. Okay. So I almost had a head-on collision there, not a big deal. What else to talk about? Oh yeah, I was chatting with a friend last night, and he's playing this game called Hearthstone, made by Blizzard Entertainment. And if anybody played World of Warcraft, you know right away that the Hearthstone is that rock that everybody gets that allows them to teleport no matter where they are in the world back to one specific inn in the world. And what's really cool is the game is not about that stone. They just called it Hearthstone. The game is like Magic's The Gathering, where you have to draw cards and play cards and you get mana and all that. And the gameplay is freaking amazing. I can't wait to get myself a copy of that game. I signed up for beta, didn't qualify, whatever reason, who cares? Probably because I'm not awesome or something, who knows? But they're going to be releasing the game probably by the end of this month. And when they do, let me tell you a little something. I definitely plan on buying it because holy shit, I loved Magic the Gathering. The only thing I hated was buying cards and having to deal with them all in your collection. You know, having a huge ass card collection sitting there, and, you know, making all your decks. Well, when it's digital, you don't have a mess to go through. It's all digital. You know, you can search for the card with the search engine, throw it in your deck. Well, Hearthstone is, I've been watching a lot of people streaming it, playing it on YouTube, blah, 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 and it looks fantastic. So really looking forward to giving that one a rip snot and seeing if I can strategize and dominate in that, because I'm pretty good at strategizing when it comes to strategy games. And a collectible card game is any way different than just a regular run-of-the-mill strategy game, in my mind anyway. You know, obviously there's some randomness to it because you never know what card you're going to draw, but you make sure to put the cards that you need in your deck, and then you just draw when they show up, and then you play them, and you just revamp your strategy to go with what the hand is dealt. You know, it's a typical card game. I used to do that in Magic's The Gathering, and I dominated pretty good in that. You know, I had a pretty wicked blue deck, and then I had a pretty wicked red direct damage deck that was just direct damage and walls. Any wall that was 0 casting cost, I made sure to have it in the deck, even if it was green, red, blue, yellow, whatever, white, black. If it was 0 casting cost, it was in the deck, and all the rest of the spells were mainly like, you know, blow them up spells. I'm going to go straight cut up Chippewa. That's the plan. Let's see if I can actually pull this off without scraping my car. There's this fucking Castrol truck is like half in my lane. Son of a bitch. So, yeah, like, I'm anxious for Hearthstone. Another thing is I was chatting about how my server's about to shit the bed. I mentioned that I was thinking about buying a cheap computer, and a lot of you, I never even thought about this, a lot of you were like, why buy an already made computer when you can just build your own? And you're right, I could totally build my own media server. And I priced it all out, and for under 200 bucks, I can build a dual-core A4, which would be more than enough just to serve files and shit, running at 3.4 gigahertz dual-core. I'd have an ATI video card because, well, let's face it, it's an APU, so it comes with an AMD video card. And put in 8 gigs of RAM just because more RAM makes system run better. And then what else does it come with? It comes with a case which has 8 internal 3.5-inch bays, 2 external 5 1/4. It's micro ATX, so it doesn't take up much room, which is exactly what I wanted. You know, it's just a tiny little form factor. Pitch it in the corner of the desk, hook up some hard drives to it. I also want to run some external USB drives on it, just cause. You know, just cause. Get as much storage capacity as possible, and I'd be good to go. So, under 200 bucks. That's pretty awesome. And then I can build it all up and get it all set up, and I'd probably run, I got a copy of Windows Server at home that I'd probably toss onto it, or I'd run a Linux SMB server. As long as it, you know, controls the, as long as I can access it from Windows machines to get the files onto it and off of it, I really don't care what OS is on the server. All that matters is that I can do file serving with it. Maybe run a website from it. You know, I have unlimited data on my home internet, so if I want to put a web server on there, I could easily do that. That'd be all right. All right, yeah. But anyway, I'm at the Subway, Mike's Mart, whatever the fuck you want to call her. Gotta find a parking spot. I'll take this one way the fuck over here, just cause it's easier to back out of. And let's go see if we can get a sub. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a cold cut combo on flatbread. Love that kind. So give me a second. I'll be right back, people.
Cold cut trio is gonna be my belly tonight.
Alright, let's get the frig out of here. We got work to go do, money to go earn, so we can buy more vape gear. Nah, that was a tricky parking spot. There's nothing behind me, and let's go for broke. Alrighty, we are off to the races. It's currently 3:45.
Plenty of time to go to work and do a lot of productive things.
Back work. Frig sakes. So yeah, I'm honestly thinking about building my own rig if the media server completely shits the bed. Right now what I've been using is that 3 terabyte hard drive I bought last year, I think it was. Can't remember why I bought that. But I was using that for frapsing. Now I'm using it for storing all of my movies and videos and softwares and backups and other things all on that 3 terabyte. And even with everything on there, I still have like almost a terabyte free. But if I get another computer, what I can do is run the drives in RAID, and I could run it in a mirrored RAID to protect the files on board, whatever. But I noticed that Western Digital, sorry, that's all I'll buy drives from now is WD, because Seagate can lick my balls. They have these drives designed for what I want to do. The red drives are low power consumption, low heat production. They're not fast. They're like 4,900 or something like that RPMs. They're kind of sluggish, but honestly, they will do the job. So I'm thinking that's what I'll do. I'll get a couple of those, get them in 3 terabyte, slap them in the guy, and then download videos to them. You know, just load them up with movies. One thing I have a problem with is sometimes I'll fall asleep watching Netflix. And Netflix has this awesome ability where if you're watching a season of shows, it has a timeout. So if you don't interact with the computer within 2 shows, like let's say like it's going on to the next episode and it just goes, if you don't react and act to it, it will bring up this dialogue saying, do you wish to continue, yes or no? And you have to choose yes or no. And if you don't choose yes or no, then it just times out the playback and cocks over the program. And I wish there was a way around that to say don't time out. I understand it's for people with limited bandwidth when people are running on caps. So if they do fall asleep and they're watching a movie or something, that it'll pause itself and say, hey, are you still there? You know, to prevent the streaming of the movie all the way through and costing you a buttload of money by the time you wake up 8 hours later and you've already streamed like 20 gigs of friggin' video. I understand the point of it, but honestly, I prefer to have that feature disabled, but that's just me. Anyway, I'm at work now, so I'm going to go ahead and kill the camera, head her inside, get this shipped over with. Friggin' Bruce from head office is off today. Today's his day off. Lucky son of a bitch. So, we'll talk later on when I get out of here at midnight. Until then, peace the frig out. Oh, midnight is here. Time to get the fuck out of here. Go home and do that after midnight, not having to deal with bullshit stuff. Yeah, buddy. Can't freaking wait. Let's go. Oh, man. Been vaping on the Muppets blood on the Inokin. He back? Yeah, he wants in. Been, getting the freaking Muppets blood here all the way to work and all the way home, and let me tell you, those Muppets got delicious blood. It tastes like sweet tarts. Surprised they're able to make so many freaking Muppet shows. Because honestly, if I would have known they tasted that good, I would have been smoking those sons of bitches a long fucking time ago. Yeah.
It's a cow, it's cow, it's cow, 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 it's cow, it's cow, it's cow, 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 it's cow, it's cow, it's cow, 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 it's cow, cow, cow. Brr.
On my way home, I was like, oh shit, I have no coffee for the morning. I better go to Sobeys. And kapow! We got a lot of gourmet coffee. Oh yeah! Probably could have bought 2 boxes and filled this thing right to the tits. But we got enough coffee to last us a while. Friggin' rights we do. So that's a bonus. That's a bonus. One thing I need to do right now is change the battery on this camera because she's fucking red and she's gonna die any second now. Some bitch. And we have restored power to the camera. Aren't you guys happy? Don't you love it how, because like I'm a computer guy and a lot of people who watch me are computer guys. We know a lot about computers. We fix them, we build them, we fucking program them, whatever. But don't you love it how if you're into computers and technology, right away the population thinks you know every fucking thing about every piece of electronics out there and everything that's happening around the world in computers? I don't. Like, honestly, family members will ask me questions about pieces of electronics that I haven't even touched yet. Like, oh, I'm having a problem with my Blu-ray player, it won't hook up to Netflix. Do you know why? Because you're wearing pink socks? I don't fucking know. But like, I didn't even know about this. My cousin sent it to me tonight, and I checked it out, and it's pretty cool that scientists have been able to develop kind of like a hard drive out of DNA and store like books and books and books of data into a strand of DNA. Like, that's pretty friggin' awesome. So soon enough, we're gonna have hard drives that are living organisms, kind of like the gel packs in Star Trek Voyager, you know? Huh? Star Trek Voyager? Gel packs? Just saying. But I think that's pretty badass, you know, like the way we're coming across. But the thing is we're working so hard to make technology better, like Samsung inventing glass that bends, and you know, LG doing the same, and Apple making a tablet thinner, and you know, all these different pieces of technology making laptops lighter and batteries more efficient and blah blah blah, wazza bing bang, you know. Yet we still don't have a cure for diabetes. We still don't have a cure for cancer. We still don't have a cure for AIDS. We still don't have a cure for world hunger, you know. It's like we're working on stuff that only rich people can afford, and fuck the poor, you know? Fuck the sick. Let them die. Fuck it. I think this society is kind of fucked, if you ask me. I'm swearing a lot. I do apologize. Fuck yeah. It's like, why don't we focus on something that could actually help humanity? And I like the idea that, I can't remember who said it, but somebody was talking about technologies that Samsung could easily tackle. And one of them was the food replicator, converting matter into something else. So you take sand, pour it into it, food replicator moves around all the freaking sons of bitches, and all of a sudden, boom, a hamburger shits out, you know? Hey, cheeseburgers, you know? And like, just, you can convert matter into matter. It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome. Oh shit, I got an incoming call. Right back. Oh, found a new vape shop online. They accept PayPal. Frig yeah. Frig yeah. Ordered some more juices. Got some freaking, what flavor did I get? I got Mountain Dew and vanilla custard. I can't wait, because everybody said, and what I like about the shop's really cool, is not only can you pick your flavor, you can pick how much flavor, like you can go level 1, level 2, level 3, or level 0 if you want no flavor. And then you can pick your flavor, you can pick your everything. Flavor, if you want it sweet, if you want it sour, if you want it minty, if, like, you basically select it on a scale and you're off to the races. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making me some noodles. So basically I ordered the vanilla custard, and I chose 3 for flavor, 3 for sweetness, because I love a sweet and flavorful vape after supper, or after any meal, because I don't really eat dessert. I'm not really a fan of cakes and stuff. Look, you can't tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell, you know, the gut doesn't lie. But no, actually I'm not a real big fan of cakes and things like that. So that's why I got a really sweet vape, is because, you know, sometimes after you eat supper, you get really wanting something sweet. So why not vape? You're gonna smoke a cigarette anyway, you're gonna vape anyway. A lot of people smoke, a lot of people vape after they eat. Figure, why not get 2 birds stoned at once and get a real sweet freaking vape, you know? So I ordered that one in the Mountain Dew. Well, it was just recommended that it's friggin' fantastic. You get it with a level 2 sweetener, but a level 2 sour into it, and it really makes the lime pop, apparently. So I think it was like, the order came to $42. So it was I think it was $18? No, how much was it? I have to check. Oh, $16 for a 100 milliliter bottle. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking juice. So 200 milliliter bottles, so 2 100s I should say. One of custard and one of friggin' Mountain Dew, plus $10 shipping, and some juices from a company called Yealic. Y-E-A-L-I-Q. That's right, IQ. I'll try them out. When I do, I'll probably do a video on the vape for the tech channel. I kind of want to get some more tech for the tech channel and do some more tech related stuff like I used to do, but it seems that channel should be just called the Northern Vape and be done with it, because I'm doing more vape shit on there than I'm doing a tech related stuff. But whatever, you know, Christmas is coming, there'll be stuff to review. Probably notice I haven't done the Xbox or the PlayStation 4, any videos on that, because honestly I could care less at this point in time. I'm gonna wait for them to age. And by age, I mean, you know, just get older and work out all the bugs and stuff before I even consider investing in a system like that. Mainly because you don't know. Like, you don't know what it's going to be like. You don't know if it's going to last or, well, it's going to last, obviously, but you don't know what's going to happen. Like, look at how much the PlayStation 3 even evolved over the years, right? Like, we're talking like the first PlayStation that came out had a 60 gig hard drive, and, yeah, 60 gig hard drive, and it was backwards compatible. And then all of a sudden they dropped the backwards compatibility in it and stuffed a 120 into it. And then, like, the one I have upstairs has a 500 gig hard drive into it. So they evolve over time, prices come down, and then they got this big fat one out right now. You know, in about a year's time they're going to release a PS4 mini, and it's going to be like a fucking quarter of the size of that big mammoth is now. Like, after watching Boogie 2988 hold that thing up, I was like, say sack of that fist, that's a big fucking system. Like, it's like laying a desktop tower down sideways, you know? Kind of ridiculous. Not a big fan of like ginormous friggin' shelf cluttering systems. I like them small and sweet, and that's why I like this little PS3 mini. I just wish it didn't sound like R2D2 and C3PO were having a FAP session when I'm playing video games, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, dinner is served. Just gotta stir it up and we're ready to rock. But anyway, people, I think I piped on long enough for today. Tomorrow is Friday, which is also Flyer Day, and I think they're doing a Black Friday thing. So we're gonna take a look at that and see what kind of deals we got coming up tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. But as for today, I'm shutting her down. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.